Hi everyone, another quick update for you here. We've now got the sides to the tub and that on. Well, not tacked on or anything, just clipped in place just to get check all the measurements and everything and all the fit and that of everything. The Mark 5 lights and that all fitting in nice. All the bottoms and that are all tacked in. The tops here aren't, just sort of clamped in place where they need to be. And then there's the rear panel there from the Mark 5 tub, which has just been cut, and basically then it'll just get welded in and that to the Mark 3 bottom here and that, but everything else is all fitted in nice. And that's this side here, it'll all clamp in nice and that will fit up. Just all the panels just want a good clean down now, get rid of any surface rust, and that's on there. And that, as you can see, then everything's fitting where it needs to fit now. I do have the rear brace then to weld onto the floor there, which then will close in this gap here, then attach the panel to the floor then, so that just needs cutting. Probably end up squashing the ripples down here and that, just squash them flat so I can get it welded in. And then this here then just welded along this, so that's the Mark 5 here. Then we have the Mark 3, so we'll just get welded up here and that all up and around, get everything clamped up. And that, a few dents in the floor and the wheel arches there of the Mark 3 tub, as you can see more on this one, but this side here was really stoved in, so I'm quite pleased with how that's all come out. And again, I've just got this rust patch here, then I'll have to be cut out, a new piece made and that to go in. But yeah, everything's got cut down, really pleased. And that, with the way everything's gone, as I say, these are the little holes that were cut in the floor to get to the bolts, so they'll get all patched up. There's another one there and that, a few little ones, but as I said, nothing to worry too much about. Rust hole there which we cut out, but the floor, as I say, a lot of surface rust on it there because it's just been sat under a cover. But as I say, a few dents in the floor, but it is really strong, all the bracing underneath and that is all solid. And that, whereas this one, which is the Mark 5 tub, and that again, because it had a liner inside it, all the inside, and that is really nice. And same with the arches, and that all really nice. The odd rust hole here, but all the bracing and all in at the back of here, all inside here, and that is just was all rusted up. So it just wasn't worth the hassle of trying to get in there to clean it and that. So as I say, these here you can see they've all but disappeared and that in and around there. So this will then just get scrapped, maybe cut out the floor, offer it to a few of their HBOC members. They like them and that, to cut up for infills where they've got rusted holes and that. As I say, maybe be able to make use and that of some bits, possibly just cut out the arches. Again, somebody who's got a rusted up arch and that might want it as a repair section and that. But there's the rear panel then from the Mark 3 there again, which is all solid where it needs to be, just surface rust on it really. But again, I'll just offer that up to the club members and that, then anybody who wants it has got a rusted one. And then, as I say, that wing there and that's just scrap now really and that. So this is the one that came off Darren there, got it off there to match the Mark 5 and that cab. So again, a crease and a dent here, which we managed to dolly out. Really pleased with the way that's come out. First time doing anything, so I've got myself one of the cheap eBay and that hammer and dolly sets, and that I think it was $19.99, and that all the hammers and all the different dollies and that. So yeah, first time doing that, a bit of patience, not too hard, smashing with the hammer, and they've all come out really nice. Loads of information on YouTube and that about knocking out the dents and that wanting to do shrinking the metal a little bit and that. But yeah, really pleased with the way everything's coming out now. So it's just all to clean up. There is a bit of pitting here on this top piece which I could replace. I do have one there with a ladder rack on it, so but not 100% sure whether the ladder rack's going to go back on. They are functional, but I do have intentions in that of building a nicer tube and that to go in the back, which will go up from here up over the top of the cab and then come back down, and then just got to make the decision on where the rear tire is going to go, or the spare, and that whether I put it on the back, add it on a swing out tire carrier on the back here, but whether I put it in the tub and that. And I'm still debating whether to bob the bed or not while it's in bits. I do like the look of a bobbed bed, so a bit of a tongue twister that one. But he's cutting out sort of about a 14-inch section and shorten it down, and then, as I say, possibly then get the rear tyre of the 38 and that on a swing out tyre carrier, or coming off the bumper, make up a new tubular bumper for the back, and that, or it's putting it in the bed. If I put the tyre in the bed, then I won't cut out the rear end. But if I do put it on the tyre carrier on the back, then I probably will cut out this sort of about a 15-inch section, and then shorten it that way. So what I'll probably do is get it sat on the back of the truck, and then see what it looks like before we cut it down. As I say, it's something that might get done straight away, or it's something that might get done in a year's time. But if I do it, it'll definitely get done before it gets wrapped to line. So, but everything else will get sprayed up, and that just gets some primer on it all, so it's protected from the weather. But as I say, that's just a bit of an update, just see how it's been going. But a bit of work to do in there now, a couple of gates to make up, so this will all just get pulled apart again, put on the on a little dolly that I've got for it, an old pallet with wheels on it, and then we'll just get it covered up and then get the gates in. So that's probably going to be 2 weeks there of making up these couple of gates and that, and then hopefully then get it back in again, and that gets some more tidying up on it, some more cleaning up. So until next time, I'll say bye for now.